Financial world is not that simple. Proponents claim that it is rational and devoid of any daily life idiocies. If we fact check this claim, there is hardly any truth to it. A company and the geography it operates in are highly correlated. Destroying companies is proxy to destroying the image of the nation it belongs to. Hi and welcome to TFIPost. I am your host Shikhar Tripathi. Let's begin with the video report. New York-based research firm Hindenburg Research has claimed that Gautam Adani is the largest con in corporate history. The firm claims that Adani has been involved in brazen stock manipulation to inflate Adani Group's stock. Additionally, the research claims that the debt taken by Adani Group on inflated stock is not sustainable. It has also subsequently documented the slew of investigations Adani Group is under. It includes one by SEBI too. Meanwhile, the timing and implication of the report is now in question. It comes a day before Adani's 20,000 crore follow-on public offers or FPO. It was slated to be second biggest in Indian history. As a result, subscriptions remained stagnant at only 1%. In addition, the company also lost $48 billion in market. Adani's ranking in the world richest list has also declined. There is an absolute bloodbath out there. While the Adani Group won't be destroyed, it is pertinent to look at the broader picture of this stunt. Attacking Adani provides manifold advantages to lots of interest groups. The Adani empire is present in solar manufacturing, logistics, industrial land, defense, aerospace, fruits, data center, roads, rail, real estate lending, coal mine, and many more. With so much under its belt, there has to be detractors. Still, it is tough to comprehend why foreign firms would be interested in what is being called as exposing Adani. A clue can be found in nationalism. India has become a force to reckon with on global stage. It was quite evident in the Ukraine-Russia crisis. India stood its ground and earned respect. Yes, our hard power deserves a big share of it. But hard power can't be wielded without underlying a strong financial one. This is where the Adani Group has made its impact in the last few years. Gautam Adani has taken Adani Group global expansion mission on war footing. Adani Group is present in Australia for the last 12 years. It is the one that developed the Carmichael coal mine, despite facing protest from woke interested group. In 2017, Adani poked a hole in Chinese Belt and Road Initiative. That year, Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone signed an MOU to handle containers at Carey Island, located 50 km from Kuala Lumpur. It was contrary to all exceptions since a Chinese company was replaced by an emerging Indian giant. More so, it was a boost to India's status in Malaysia. Then it was a turn of Chinese presence in Sri Lanka. Adani Group bagged a contract to develop and operate a West Container Terminal at Colombo Port. Within few months, the group ended up having 2 wind energy projects in the island nation. Bangladesh power sector is also getting a boost from Adani's presence. Even outside Asia, Adani Group is leaving no stone unturned in increasing India's presence. Last year, Adani Group spent $1.8 billion to own 70% stake of Israel Haifa's port. Adani is now in direct competition with Chinese state-owned Shanghai International Port Group in Israel. In terms of nationalism, it is a direct attack on the business interest of the Chinese state. In Tanzania, Adani dealt a massive blow to China by signing MOU for an erstwhile premium BRI project. The group is rapidly expanding its foot in Europe and even geographies like Azerbaijan. Yes, it is true that before Adani, companies like TATA, Reliance and many more also expanded to other countries. But there are remarkable differences between their expansion. For one, these industrial groups did not expand parallel to India's increasing clot. Second difference is that Adani is considered close to PM Modi, which even if not true is certain to give jitters to foreign powers. They have their own history that gives them butterflies. Their colonialism relied on state-supported companies starting their production in colonies. With companies, they sent their administrator and radically changed the course of local history. With so much behind it, why would their instinct not rely towards the belief that India is also kickstarting its colonial dream? Even if that is far from reality, the anxious, victimized psyche doesn't believe it. That is why the rate at which anti-India narratives is being peddled in the Western world has increased substantially in last few years. Time magazine, the New York Times, Washington Post, The Guardian, The Economist, and Vice are some of the notable publications that are shedding crocodile tears over India in the last few years. Even the European Parliament is giving ear to baseless anti-India rants. More recently, BCC came up with a direct attack on PM Modi in its now infamous documentary. With 2024 elections on horizon and India's G20 and SCO presidency in 2023, more such pieces must be in the pipelines. All of them arriving together can't be a coincidence. The problem for them is that they have lost their credibility in India. India no longer rely on their narratives. When media hit pieces fail, stopping rapid industrialization is the next step. Mind you, interest groups have been successful in that regard in the past. Shutdown of Namo plant in West Bengal and Sterlite copper plant are striking example of their success. It became possible because foreign powers were able to galvanize locals with the help of NGOs. The problem in 2023 is that foreign NGOs with nefarious agendas have been subjected to legal proceeding and even banned. The door is almost closed now. Targeting big faces of the shining India with Hindenburg type reports is the only way forward. The report is as big as a book. It contains more than 32,000 words and has more than 700 citations. The sheer volume is such that it is next to impossible to give a point-by-point rebuttal within few days. That's part of the trick. By the time Adani Groups comes clean on its own, people would have forgotten the allegations and Hindenburg publishers would be carrying on with their comfortable lives in their new Florida homes. Meanwhile, India's rapid rising industrial power will have taken a monumental hit. The pertinent question is that of the allegiances of the political force behind such reports. No one will ever know. Even an investigation won't yield a substantive report. Maybe Hindenburg publishers are just a bunch of tech and finance geeks looking to mark their presence in their own world by taking down Adani Group and making a fortune out of it. George Soros did it by taking down the British currency. Me and you do not know whether publisher come in the same league as Soros. I would like to finish it with famous quote from Elon Musk on one of the birthday of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Musk had said, "History is written by victors, except on Wikipedia, as your enemies are still alive and have lots of time in their hand. Now we rest this case in your hands."